My name is Celeste Moya, and I'm a partner with C3 Financial Partners. We are a life insurance-based practice that focuses on estate business and philanthropic planning, primarily for high net worth individuals and business owners. But for what we do, we definitely work across all kinds of backgrounds. So I always get the question of, with a degree in neuroscience, how did you end up in life insurance? It's an interesting story to tell for me, and it's definitely what tied me into the industry and why I'm here today. So very early on in my career, I was actually an insurance agent with a different company where I focused more on home and auto sales. A young couple came in, they had a baby, and I sold them on the home and auto, and then I also sold them life insurance policies. About 6 months after that, I get a call from the husband that his wife has passed away in a car accident, and that he needs to make a claim on her life insurance. So I'm super nervous when I go to meet with him. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. I don't know what to expect because I've never done this before. So I give him the check, and he could have not been more grateful. I truly did not feel like I deserved his gratitude because I didn't feel like at that moment when I sold them those policies, I did it for all the right reasons. But for the first time ever, I truly saw the impact of life insurance. It was gonna give him the time he needed to grieve and then worry about the finances. So this job that I didn't really value at the time really turned into something a whole lot bigger, a whole lot more valuable. And I know this sounds super cliche, but I've realized that life insurance changes people's lives. And this is something that I wanted to be involved with. So most people don't want to talk about life insurance, and I'll admit it's not the most interesting topic to talk about. It can be boring, and it can be the thing that you probably put off the most. But what I always tell folks is you're not doing it for you, you're doing it for your loved ones. And as I mentioned before, people don't think of this, but it gives your family time to grieve. Even though it's not something people want to talk about, I always say at least consider it, because remember, it's not for you, it's for those that you leave behind. So being in this industry really makes you aware of your mortality. So you know that your time is limited, and it really makes you value where you're spending your time. My family truly comes first. Before my daughter was born, I used to be this career-driven, I'm gonna climb the ladder or die trying type of person. And while my business and my career is still super important to me, my goals and my focus really changed after she was born. Seeing that, we never know when something unexpected can happen, I definitely wanted to find a way to be able to provide for her in a significant way, but not, spend all my time working, and value every single moment that I have with my husband and my family. As you all know, every day we're busy, so husband and wife are constantly being pulled apart. So anything that we can do to come back together and do together is super important to me. I always remember that time and family are super valuable, and that's gonna always be my priority. And when I'm working with families, I'm not just thinking about how is this gonna impact them today, but for many generations to come. A lot of the families that we work with are multi-generational, will have multi-generational businesses and legacies. So when we're working with them to develop solutions, it's not just about today, it's about how can we continue to make sure that legacy continues. The one thing I would say to someone who hasn't considered life insurance or doesn't really understand how it works is you don't have to be the expert. That's why there's individuals like our firm, regardless of your business or family complexity, how simple it is, or how many people are involved. If you're partnering with the right group or the right firm, they'll be able to find a solution that fits your specific situation. This is Celeste Moya, and this is my story as to why I'm so passionate about life insurance, why I do what I do, what drives me every single day, and what keeps me going beyond any obstacle that can happen.